It has been an honor to serve in the Minnesota Senate. Sincerely, Justin Eichhorn.
A letter of resignation from Republican Senator Justin Eichhorn read aloud today on the floor of the Minnesota Senate. Today, Eichhorn appeared in federal court on allegations he tried to solicit sex from a 17-year-old girl. Callan Gray looked into why the U.S. Attorney's Office stepped in and how investigations like these play out. She joins us live. Callan?
Well, first, Kevin, I want to tell you Justin Eichhorn's public defender had no comment after today's hearing. This as prosecutors today called the charge against him a very concerning offense. In his first appearance in federal court, former state senator Justin Eichhorn told a judge he understood the allegations against him. The 40-year-old father of 4 is charged with attempted coercion and enticement of a minor.
In federal court, he's looking at a charge that has a 10-year mandatory minimum and a life statutory maximum.
Former U.S. Attorney Erica McDonald says that's much higher than what he would have faced in state court.
The U.S. Attorney's Office always works in conjunction with local prosecutors to figure out the right place that a case should land for the purposes of prosecution.
The complaint details the conversations between Eichhorn and an undercover officer earlier this month. Eichhorn at one point asking, "How old are you?" The officer responding, "I'm 17. When the officer brought up age again later, Eichhorn is accused of saying, "I think age of consent is 17. It details how he asked about rates and sex acts.
There were terms used that you would only know if you've been engaged in this conduct.
The complaint says Eichhorn responded to receiving a picture with, quote, "got anything with a lot less clothes."
We have a person who's in a position of trust, who's an elected official. And when you look at the nature of some of the allegations about asking for further undress or things like that, this is a case I think that the U.S. Attorney's Office appropriately stepped in on.
It's the result of a multi-jurisdictional sex trafficking operation. The complaint says law enforcement agencies placed ads for commercial sex on at least 2 websites known to officers to facilitate human trafficking.
The undercover technique, I would say, is the gold standard of investigative techniques. It really allows law enforcement to get into the mind of a potential perpetrator.
Retired Special Agent Jeff Van Nest says it's typical for there to be conversations over multiple days.
Many times it's the best evidence that can be collected.
The Hennepin County Attorney's Office charged 6 other people as a result of the same undercover operation. Van Nest explaining these investigations are very fluid to address the dynamic threat.
It's constantly changing and evolving, and law enforcement has to stay one step ahead of it at all times.
We're hearing from Bloomington police. There were other people arrested as well. We expected to learn more details on that tomorrow. A judge, meanwhile, today determined that Eichhorn will remain in custody until a bed opens up at a halfway house. He will not be allowed to have any unsupervised visits with a minor. His next court appearance is scheduled for Wednesday. Reporting in St. Paul, Callan Gray, 5 Eyewitness News.